Hello everyone, myself Ashish Desai, Assistant Professor, Mechanical Department. Today we are going to discuss here unit number 4, Environmental Concern. So in that content we are going to discuss the Product Lifecycle Management, that is PLM. So first of all we look at the learning objective. So first learning objective is to know the Product Lifecycle Management. Second learning objective is to understand the PLM benefits. So after this session some learning outcome is there. So first learning outcome is the student will able to explain the product life cycle management. The second learning outcome is the student will able to aware about the benefits of PLM. So these are the learning outcome. These are the points we have discussed here in that session. So first point is the product life cycle. Second point is industrial challenges. Third point is solution PLM. Fourth point is what is PLM scope and components. Then fifth point is PLM benefits. Sixth point is the overview of PLM, ERP, MES, and last point is holistic solution. So this is the point we are to discuss here. So first of all, we look at the product life cycle. So as we know that the product life cycle has the graph between the time versus sales and profit, and it is also divided into four parts. That is, first phase is introduction phase, second phase is growth phase, third phase is maturity phase, fourth phase is decline phase. So in the introduction phase the product is new to the market, that means it is unknown to the market, as well as the it has new concept to the customer. So that is why the product has less profit as well as in a negative sale, but after some period of time it goes on increasing. So here the introduction phase is also called as monopoly, because here it is no any competition is there, because this product is new to the market. So after some period of time the industrial sale is goes on rising. The here also profit is also increasing as compared to the time basis. So here the monopolistic is there, so here also less number of competitors there. So that is why it should be sustained in a that sale, that is industrial sale. Now after some period of time it goes to the maturity stage, that is called as oligopoly. So this is the stage where the product has sustained at a some period of time. So here industrial sale is more and more, and profit is also more. So after some period of time it goes to decline because of the pure competitions in the market. So here the product as well as the the sale is depending on the time basis. So that is why the customer has their own ideas and their own thinking. So that is why the competitor has entered into the market and then that fulfill the satisfaction to the customer. So that is why this product is not in a stage that it goes on decline stage. So after some period of time any product goes to the downside. So if you take the example of Maruti 800, so initial stage it should be unknown to the person. So after some period of time it goes to growth stage. That growth stage the industrial sale goes on increasing. So after some period of time the customer has waited for a very long time for purchasing the cars, but after some time it goes to maturity period, and the number of 20,000 millions the sales will be there. So after some period of time it goes on decline stage. So this is the product life cycle uh, for any product. So this is implemented to any one product. The next slide indicates that industrial challenges. So in traditional methods there are number of vestiges of paper based processes there, then number of manual method is there. So that's the most challenging is there. So that's why it is impacted to the industry's productivity. So is in case of slow processes there, resources intensive is there, expensive processes there, inflexible is there, poor visibility, that is poor management is there, so difficult to manage and control. So these are points regarding the industrial challenges. So if you take overcome on this, we can implement the PLM system. That is nothing but product lifecycle management. Because product lifecycle management is nothing but it is scratching from our product life. That is nothing but it from start to introduction phase to up to the decline phase, and it is reaches to the reinvention. So here in a PLM, we can go for reinvention. Means what? If a decline stage of the product is there, so after surveying of, or can say after taking the feedback from customers, we can take invention into the that product, and then we can implement into the system. So that is why we require the number of technologies, number of softwares, so that can fulfill in the PLM system. So this is the overcome over the traditional challenges. So the next slide indicates that the PLM definition and functions. So PLM is nothing but the process of managing complex product information, engineering and manufacturing workflows with their collaboration. So this is regarding the PLM, that is product life cycle management. So in PLM, software connects the people, processes and data across the entire product life cycle. So it is called as central respiratory system. So everyone, the conceptual designer to the end customer, is on same page or sharing to the same update. So this is regarding the PLM. So the PLM approach is we connect to the people, processes, data and product life cycle. So this is nothing but product uh, platform. So as we just indicate, so actually that entire product life cycle is efficiently and cost effective from ideation to the service to the disposal. So this is about the PLM platform. So already discussed this. So in PLM, the most important part is the product. So if it is fulfilled to the customer, then we formulating for the people, so which connect with this PLM system. Then processes we can modify according to the requirements, and then we have to focusing on life cycle. So this life cycle is changing because trend is changing into the market. So according to the need of customer, we can change or you can say improve in this case. So this is nothing but PLM. So this is a PLM platform. So this is the main four components regarding the PLM. Now we move for solution PLM. So in that case, there are integrating with different sources, that is product, process and people into the single system, and it enable to the collaborations. So productivity improvements over 60% in NPI, that is new product environment. So this is inform this PLM solution is given in a Nissan company. So it can adopt it and it can improve over the sale. So this is the benefit of PLM solution. The next, it can drive innovation, then accelerate the productivity, reduces the cost, improve the quality of product, ensure the compliance, so against the customer feedback, shorten time to market. So these are the advantage of the PLM. So that will give the idea that ideas for the solution to the customer. And so these are about the solution PLM. Now we overview the PLM definition, the management of all phases of products lifecycle from new idea to commercialize and decline. So this is regarding the PLM. So PLM starts from uh, the new component to the finalized component, and if it is goes on decline, it also consider the reinvention phase. So these are the phases we are considering the PLM management. So here the some need or some perspective is there for the PLM is it can store the forever, accessible to anyone, available in the task specific manner, then compressive product information. So all the data, all the informations were collectively into the PLM softwares, then addresses the need of entire company. So it can meet all the things from scratch to the commercializations. So this is importance of PLM management. So some additional of need is there. So better CAD BOM integration. Better CAD means you can uh, modify the parametric design with the help of different softwares, different tools. Then bill of material. So bill of material means we can detailing about the drawings details as well as about the assembly details. So we can integrate with this better way with the help of PLM softwares. Or the next reduces the revision errors, because if you go for manually handling of this component, so we can go for number of iterations. So that time we can use the softwares and we can eliminate the revision errors. The next point is for improve the document tracking and handling. So with the help of PLM system, we can track the any documents from the system. Then simple version control. So this is also important for the PLM. Then improves the communication. So with the help of the connection between the customer as well as supplier, then different peoples associated with employees. So these connections, or it can improve with the help of PLM. Then it can improve the flexible workflow, then faster the oversight and approvals. The next point is PLM automation. So this is also important perspective for the PLM. Then better recovery. So these are the points we will help to uh, improve the product life cycle. The next PLM scope. So this is the platform. So planning. So planning is important for the product development process. Then design. So here we can decide the dimension as well as we can create a roughing sketch with the different features. Then we can go for parametric design. Then we go for analysis purpose. Then we can select tooling for the CNC or VMC machines. So according to usage, we can go for tooling. Then machining. So here the machining processes we can define over here with the help of shop floor management. Then we go for assembly purpose. So here we have decided the DFA or DFM, that is design for manufacturing and design for assembly. The next point for important is robotics. So in that content we have to go for important terminology, that is robotics, because if it is complexity assembly is there nowadays, the mostly the industries uses the robotics. The next phase is important, that is simulation. So before assembly purpose, we can simulate and we can observe the effect of this product. So this is also important. Then production. So if it is okay from the simulation purpose as well as the robotic purpose, that PLM platforms improve the production. So this help to improve in the quality, and for that purpose we require the maintenance as well as support for the system we can provide with the help of these systems, that is PLM system. So these are the chain we can use for the improving the product life cycle. So that is why the sale will be increases. So this is the scope, major scope. Then improving the sharing between the teams, that is in between the supplier chain as well as customer chain. We can improve with the sharing of the efforts. Then suppliers, so the supplier relationships can improve this, that is called as supplier uh, relation management. We can improve with the help of this product life cycle. The next is the manufacturing end, we can improve here. So these are the scope for the PLM, and these are basic tools for improving the PLM. Now next point is for PLC component. So in PLC component, the collaboration between the internal supplier and customer is required over here, because while improving the PLM system, we require the help of internal stakeholders, suppliers, and customers. So with the help of we can modify the characteristics of products. The next, change the management. So as per the need of product, we can improve the strategies for the product. Then next, the third party application, that is ERP, that is enterprise resource planning. CRM, that is customer relation management. SRM, supplier relation management. Then MES, that is manufacturing execution system. So these are the applications we are implemented for the PLC, or can say PLM. PLC means product lifecycle management. So this will help to improve the different technologies, and with the help of that we can improve the PDM, that is product data management. So in that content we can improve the document management. So you can use the CAD softwares and CAM softwares. We can develop the backup, that is document management. Then you can improve the and it can obtain the BOM, that is bill of material configuration. Also we can obtain from the PDM. Then if it is this flow is okay, then we can go for workflow management. So this is regarding with the shop floor management. The next phase is production management. So here the project management is there, MRO is there, portfolio management is there. So this is about the product management. And last is the quality and compliance management. So it should be deals with the product quality. The next point is regarding the requirement of system, or can say require management for the product. And next point is DM, that is digital manufacturing. So here tool management is required because we have to go for digital manufacturing. Then we can decide the manufacturing processes, then process validation, and lastly, according to the validation of that process, we can take the decision against them, and then work instruction follows the shop floor. So this is regarding the DM, that is digital manufacturing. So these are main components. So one first component is PDM, then product management, DM, then collaboration with us internal supplier customers. So this will help for improving the PLM. And here the components of PLM, MES and ERP. So PLM is, it has main focuses on the innovation and product development, as well as the portfolio management process, as well as it can benefit to the manufacturing processes, and DM, that is digital manufacturing also. The next point is product information and configuration for entire life. So this is all about PLM. Now we move for ERM, that is ERP, okay, ERM. So here enterprise resource management, or can say enterprise resource planning. So in that content it can focus on finance, HR and procurement, order management processes. It also controls the inventory, forecasting and planning processes, in logistics and inventory management. So this will help to the ERP sessions. The next point is MES, that is manufacturing execution system. So here real-time data collection, conceptualization and analytics is important, that is called as manufacturing execution system. Then track and trace, then quality management in process testing, detailed post, that product scheduling is there, then dispatching is there, then execution is there. So this is all about the manufacturing execution systems. So execution is important for the system. So if you consider for the ERP, this is nothing but transaction driven, then PLM is nothing but data driven, and last point is called as event driven. So this is the tool will help to construct the that focuses of areas. Now we move for the PLM benefits. So here the benefit is faster time to market while launching the program, or you can say launching the product, improve the cycle time. So while using the PLM method, we can improve the cycle time. Few errors there after you are using PLM, less scrap and rework, then greater productivity, greater efficiency, better product, decrease on the cost of NPI, that is net, or can say new product to the index, better reporting, then better resource utilizations. So this is also important factor for PLM. Then improved design reviews. So this is regarding the PLM benefits. Now we move for the next element, that is essential elements of PLM. So here the PLM manages the design and process documents. So here we have to create with the help of CAD, CAM softwares, then construct and control bill of materials. So here we can record with the BOM, structure. Then it can offer electronic file repository, so we can fill up the data into the electronics mode. Then next is for custom part and document metadata, that is attributes. So here we can focus on part and document. Then identifies the materials content for environmental compliance. So according to environmental impact, the we can select the number of alternatives over here, and then for we can give them specific material content for environmental compliance. The next item focused task management, or you can say task assignment. Then workflow process management for approving changes. Then export data from downstream of ERP systems. So this is about the elements of PLM. Now we are going to discuss the holistic solution. So as we know that the PLM, nothing but product lifecycle management, shop floor is there, PDM, that is nothing but product data management, DM is nothing but digital manufacturing, ERP nothing but enterprise resource planning, and shop floor is there. So according to the arrows, we can indicate the PDM to ERP. So this is production order. So if you get the production order, so you can circulate to the PDM as well as ERP. And second is for PLM, that is design data. So design data means we have to construct the size and shapes of product, then resource data, then plant data, and process plan. So these are the points regard with a PLM. Now we move for DM, that is digital manufacturing. So here the BOM, that is bill of material process plan, it can taken to the DM and it is circulated to the ERP. And now it moves the ERP to the shop floor. So here bill of material with work order details. So this is regarding the shop floor management with the help of ERP. The next point for work instruction routing. So this is the main concept. Now next is WIP details, that is work management details. So this is the holistic solution. Now we move for the next, that is the PLC, or can say PLM model. So here we can conceptualization of the car, then ideation will starts. After we can make a prototype, then we can text out, then we can go to the product engineering. So here we can decide the number of factors associated with a concept and design. The next point is move to the manufacturing engineering. So here we have to decide the dimensions, tolerances, fits, all these things we have to decide here in the manufacturing end. And after that we can go for the next line, that is manufacturing and production. So here we can manufacture the component, and if it is okay and if it is ready to the market, so we can produce it. So this is the PLM model. The next is sales and distribution. So here the sale and distribution is depending on introduction phase. So as per that we can continue for the sales and distribution. Then we go for disposal and recycling. So if your product is a disposal, then we go it is not required for recycling. The next move for the requirement analysis. So as per the need we can finalize this feature, we can adopt it. The next point is conceptual engineering and prototyping. So this is the PLM model. Before that, we can discuss regarding the PLM advantage and disadvantage. So in PLM advantage, it can improve the innovation. Here disadvantage is the PLM system leads to wasted time or costly work around. In a PLM advantages, we can see first here reduce time to market, support and other services, reduce the product related expenses, the next product quality improvement, product life increases, better end of product life management. So these are the advantage of from the PLM. Now we move for disadvantage purpose. So here rigid PLM system is there. So here it can waste the time. Then software perspective, then problem solving method is difficult, then required customization, the next incomplete files requires exceptional admin work. The next point is the register company culture requires education and training. So this is regarding the disadvantage of PLM. Thank you.